And joining me live now is Jason Stojcevic. He's the head of Fiat brand North America. And welcome. Thank you for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
So I just want to start by asking how Fiat is doing in North America and the U.S.
They're doing well in both. Sales, from a sales perspective, up 5% year over year in the U.S., just over 1% in North America. But the brand continues to grow, and as we'll talk about here in a little bit, the product lineup's expanding as well. So we're excited about the balance of the year.
Okay, well, right behind us we have a Fiat 500L and a Fiat 500E. And so tell me about the E. How is it selling?
So it hasn't sold yet. The vehicles are on their way. I actually have two jobs. My other job is in charge of the California Business Center, which is the only state that we're going to sell the electric in. Off of, per se, in respect to a system that tracks the sales, but anecdotally speaking, the consumers that are coming in, the hand raisers, the deposits in-house, the demand is probably far exceeding the supply, at least early on, for the brand.
It's only going to be sold in California for starters. Will it be sold anywhere else eventually?
The plan right now is just to sell the car in California, but as we continue to sell throughout the balance of the year and next year, I never say never, but there are no plans to expand beyond California at this point.
Well, it is the hotbed of electric activity there in California, so I mean that makes sense.
It is. There is a real electric car market in California. The Nissan Leaf is a good example of what can be done with an electric car. So we feel now, with our offering being, in our opinion, best in class, we should have a lot of fun this summer with the car.
Well, tell me about the lease pricing. I mean, it ends up being really competitive.
Yeah. So our lease position is $999 due at signing, $199 a month. I would tell you that it's aggressive, but it's competitive. It's not too aggressive in the marketplace, but that's kind of the price of admission in the electric car market today. So we feel like we're positioned well, not only from an incentive and pricing position, but again from a product side, which is where we're a little bit more excited, because again we believe we have the best all-electric vehicle in the market. Anything else you want to add about the E? No, again, we're excited. It's for us. We've done a lot with one model and a lot of derivatives off that one model, but to get this car along with the L at the same time, especially in California, two new products at the same time, we're really excited.
Well, let's talk about the L now. I mean, it's sitting there. It looks like it's ready to go off-roading, take a little trip to the beach. It's the newest the newest member of the family. What can you tell me about the L? What's different?
Well, a lot. We've literally expanded the Fiat brand now with this vehicle. 27 inches longer, 6 inches wider, 6 inches taller, 42% more interior space. We have the same powertrain as you get in the Abarth today, so we have some performance in this vehicle as well. But the biggest thing for us in the L is it provides us an opportunity to grow with the lineup that we have today. So we have some consumers, their lifestyles have changed. They need to expand. They love to stay with the Fiat brand. We haven't been able to, with the microcar, expand that to meet that need. With the L, we can do that. And there's also a large consumer base that aspires to be part of the Fiat brand, but due to space constraints, we haven't been able to do business with them. So that'll allow them to get into our showrooms and hopefully become a happy Fiat customer as well. And when is it hitting showrooms? It's in showrooms now. The early demand has been fantastic, and in most cases, we clean the car up and we deliver the car to the customer. The advertising's kicked in as well, so we're seeing a lot of good demand online and in the studios as we speak. Okay, now tell me, there's something unique about the pillars and the loft feel of it. Yeah, it's class exclusive A to D pillars. It's all glass. So it's a loft-like experience. If you've had a chance to experience the car, we wanted to keep this openness to it, which again we're calling more of a loft-like experience. And that's something, again, it's very Italian. It's true to the Italian style and design, and something only the Fiat brand can bring to market. And who are you marketing this bigger, larger version to? We're not going to be too specific in who we reach out to. If you look at the microcar today, over 80% of the sales come outside of the Chrysler Group, and underneath that, 83% come from C-segment sedan and larger. So this is a B-segment sedan or vehicle by nature. However, it has the EPA class rating of a large car. So we don't want to pigeonhole ourselves and be too specific in who we're going to go after. But if we have any success that's similar to the microcar in respect to reach, it should bring some pretty big volume to the brand. Okay. Now tell me, are you doing anything special to support the Fiat showrooms? We are. As a matter of fact, this month we rolled out a specific Fiat sales force. So today in the field, you'd have Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat reps. They call on the Chrysler store and they call on the Fiat store. It makes for an interesting conversation because the priorities, quite frankly, are very different. So this month, and this is something we piloted in California about a year ago, we've separated the organizations completely. So each of the 9 regions will have a senior manager along with up to as many as 5 area sales managers. And aside from just sales responsibility, we're going to have a lot of focus on customer advocacy. We want to make sure that the consumer is getting the experience they expected to get, and we believe that we'll be able to improve upon some of that in the marketplace by having dedicated representatives.
And you'll really be meeting demand. I mean, people won't be waiting in the showroom.
Let's hope not.
Now, I have a question. We hear a lot about the advertising for Fiat. It's really unique. It's really fun. Is there anything you can tell me about what's coming up, what's new?
Well, one of the cool things that we just did that I don't want to say is quite a Fiat marketing campaign, but more of an integration, was with Sony. So you bring Fiat together along with Sony, and then world famous people like Pitbull and international stars like Ariana, along with a slew of others, and that was our Sexy People integration more than anything else. So that was really cool. But what we're even more excited about is the marketing campaign for the 500L. We aired it, we debuted it, if you will, on Game 7 of the NBA Finals, a 60-second version, and it's true to our Fiat roots. It's exactly who we are, and we had a lot of fun with it, and the response has been fantastic. So we're live with that now, and I've had a bunch of people come up today and let me know how excited they were to see the spot and how much they liked it. So
I like it. It's the Italians are coming. It's great. You can see it on YouTube if anyone wants to watch it and not wait for a commercial. It's really entertaining. Is there anything else you want to add about either of these cars or Fiat brand in general?
I guess what I'd like to say is this is an exciting time for the brand. We've done a lot with one car over the past couple of years. Again, continue to grow sales. 15 consecutive months of year-over-year growth with one car is pretty impressive. But now, literally in the same week, we have 2 new offerings. Now, granted, the electric is just for California, but the L is going to be sold everywhere. So for us, it's about growth. It's about expanding the lineup and our consumer base, and we're excited to get going here literally this week with some more sales momentum for the brand.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining us, and we look forward to keeping track of these 2 cars, and I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. And that's it right now for Fiat. Coming back at noon, we're going to talk to Dodge, someone from Dodge, and see what's new for 2014.